How's it going, YouTube? So this is just a status update on where I'm at on this project. So since I had the tranny out, I went ahead and replaced the seals, the rear main seal, just to be on the safe side. Went and replaced that. The pilot bearing, about to replace in a few minutes. When I took the tranny out, I noticed the flywheel itself had a lot of heat spots. So if you look at it, you could tell where all the heat spots were at. I figure I could get a resurface or get a new one. In my case, it was just easier to get a new one. Here's a new one, way different. It still has a little bit of material. Well, this one's actually pretty worn out. You could just feel it. Compared to this one, you actually have a lip that you can feel a little bit. Not a lot of difference, but if not to be noticeable by hand. I replaced the rear main seal. It wasn't really bad, but it was already there, so I might as well replace it. I replaced one of the seals for the rear output shaft on the transfer case, which would be that item there. And I was going to replace the other output shaft for the front diff, but I'm going to leave it there for now till it starts leaking, which is probably the wrong thing since I already have it out. But I'm just trying to go ahead and put the cap on this. I still need to take it off. And pretty simple, just to remove it and install it. I used some seal installers and a seal puller. I was going to use a screwdriver. I started with a screwdriver, couldn't find my seal puller. I went ahead and bought one, and when I went to go get the seal installers, I found my old one. So they help. Makes life a lot easier than trying to do it with your regular flathead. But that's just my personal opinion on that. Here's a new assembly for the clutch. And this is the new one. This is the old one. It's not really bad, but there's about 60 thousandths of material that are missing, which I just took it off and went ahead and replace it. It's not much of a difference. So if you look at this material on this one, go with the highest spot. If I could get this with just one hand, I'm sure roughly you're at 301, 302 on that spot. Some spots are like 290. This one's 285. On the new one, there's a new material, new clutch. On this one, you're looking at about 340, roughly. And that's all around, instead of this one, which you have different thickness on different portions of the actual clutch. So you're at 300 on that spot. 320. So there's different thicknesses on different portions of that clutch. And here's the other part of the assembly of the clutch itself. As you can tell, there's a lot of heat spots. I guess they were burning tire, or they didn't know what they were doing, so that caused the heat spots on this assembly. So that's where we at on this. I cleaned up the tranny a little bit. It was a little bit dirty and stuff. As you can tell, this is the output seal that I did replace. And I did replace the rear main seal on the engine. I still got a long way to go, but hopefully today I should be able to install the tranny, put the shafts back on, and hopefully take this cap off and put it on this assembly, on this chassis itself. As far as this truck, I'm not sure what I want to do with the chassis. I think I'm going to put it up for sale. If anybody knows anybody that's interested and is located here in SoCal, just let me know. It'll come with the wheels, engine, tranny. Everything's pretty much complete rolling chassis with the drivetrain. The only thing that I'm taking off would be the cab, front end, and the bed. So I'll be posting it up here for sale here in the next week, probably, depending if I get this running by the end of the day today. But this just for now. This is just a quick status update to see where I'm at. I also went ahead and replaced the throttle bearing. The old one wasn't that bad, but it comes with the kit, so might as well replace it while you at it, just to eliminate any issues down the line. But this is for now, YouTube. This is where I'm at right now. If you have any questions regarding how I did this or where I'm going with this, just leave a comment and we'll go from there. To install this seal, I was actually using a spacer. I found it more easier than trying to use a brass or doing the ball peen hammer or whatnot. So it's kind of like the perfect diameter, and it helped me in the process. Everybody has different techniques, and this technique worked for me. But so this is for now. I'll put another video once I put the cap or I found any other issues. On this one, well, I was looking at a few issues that I need to address. Obviously, needs to replace a lot of bushings and stuff. So that'll be coming up on the next videos.